Somewhat similar. It's pretty easy. So give me up there because now I don't have the social network stuff. Alright. I like so much. I got to.
Psych! In today's showcase, I will be telling you about ZACK HILL, and then I'll be showing you some of my art and how he kind of inspired me to make that art. So, ZACK HILL is a Sacramento-based drummer, producer, visual artist, a whole lot of stuff. He had a pretty weird childhood. He grew up in like a music shop, listening to like old, crusty white dudes listening to music on the radio. And he dropped out of school at 15 to pursue drumming. He never stopped making music between like 15 and like his age now. He just constantly made projects and projects. It says here in my notes that he was in over 50 musical projects in Sacramento. His drumming style is insane. I'll show a video. Wow, he's one of the, in my opinion, the best technical drummers and math drummers. Side point, math rock is a genre of rock where the drummer drums in weird time signatures, and you kind of gotta like add it up in your mind. Math rock, and yeah, he was in a band called Hella with Spencer Syme, another math guitarist. Pretty popular, but wasn't like mainstream. But then he really broke into the mainstream with his band Death Grips with rapper MC Ride and producer Andy Morin. They released their mixtape Ex-Military in 2011. It's pretty popular, and then they released their first LP, which is The Money Store, which was it blew people away. It got critical acclaim. It got Death Grips pretty big amount of fame, and some people could say Death Grips is mainstream, and a lot of Death Grips, I would say ZACK HILL is the leader of Death Grips, because, you know, MC Ride, he is the rapper, but, you know, ZACK HILL, he makes the beats, he directs all the art for the band and all that. Yeah, like in music today, we can see a lot of inspiration from Death Grips, like all the experimental like EDM stuff you might hear like on TikTok. The creator of that song was probably inspired by Death Grips and ZACK HILL. So yeah, I found out about ZACK HILL when I was around 12, because I was listening to Death Grips, and his art blew my mind. His way that he portrayed certain emotions and his technical like music stuff blew me away. And I have made some art kind of not really like directly inspired from him, but I have definitely taken some inspiration from him. So if you don't know, I do make music. I go under the name CTM, and I do make visual art sometimes. I'm not like, it's not like my main thing, but I do make visual art, and I just wanted to show some of my art and music, and tell you after how Zach Hill kind of inspired that. So. Whoa! I'm back. The reason Zach Hill kind of inspired me to make those pieces of art is that his art is very esoteric, it's very experimental, and it's kind of abrasive in a way. It's weird, it's not for everyone, but it just scratches my brain the right way, and it inspired me to make my own art, and I'm having fun doing it. Getting my emotions out there, and I feel really like happy to make this stuff, and I'm really happy that Zach Hill sort of opened my eyes to this world of art, the avant-garde, you could say. And yeah, maybe for some fun facts, Zach Hill did like break his hand like while drumming, bleed like all over his drum kit. That's pretty cool. He got into a fight with a record label for Death Grips. It's pretty cool. He was homeless around 2011 when Death Grips started. All these very fun facts, I know. And that's about it. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my presentation. Thank you for bearing with me with my crazy art and all that, and have a good night.